Hello, everyone. Welcome back to SAT Math Question of the Day with Professor Emeritus Seth Chaiken at University of Albany and his brother Joel Chaiken here. Over here at the Atlantic Ocean. Figure that if you're bored by what we talk about, at least you could watch the ocean. So here we have a word problem. It is on the non-calculator section. Looks like an inequality thing. A project manager estimates that a project will take X hours to complete when X is greater than 100. Okay, fine. The goal is for the estimate to be within 10 hours of the time it will actually take. If the manager meets the goal and it takes Y hours to complete the project, which of the following inequalities represents the relationship between the estimated time and the actual completion time? Wow. So here they changed the names of things. Yeah, so you said it's something in English. It's useful to change the names of things, but when math, it's very frustrating.
Okay. Wait a minute. Yes, absolutely. It's you have to watch out about changing names and knowing what the names are. However, this problem has a trick or lucky feature that you could recognize the one correct choice without thinking much at all. The question asks for, well, the condition for the question, the goal of the question, the goal is for the estimate to be within 10 hours of the time it actually takes. Within 10 hours means that the time it actually takes might be longer, but no longer than 10 hours, or it might be shorter, but no shorter than 10 hours. Therefore, the goal must be expressed by two inequalities. One says that the estimate is no more than 10 hours larger, and it also says that the estimate is no less than 10 hours smaller. The only answer that has two inequalities, two, TWO, two inequalities, the only one that has two inequalities is D. And then you look at D. D is the difference between X and Y. Well, and then the inequality says that difference is between -10 and +10. Okay?
Right. Yeah.
So I think that's the answer.
Wait. Yeah. So that's great. You saw that in a second.
Yeah.
Most people. Wait. I have myself muted here. Most people, a lot of times when you see this question in school, it has to do with the absolute value. You would see this
right.
See X minus
Y.
Yeah,
they could have written it that
10.
way. Yeah,
and if you write
exactly.
X minus Y is less than 10, wait, is it X minus Y or is it Y minus X? But it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
So if it's X minus Y or Y minus
the absolute
X,
value of X.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll write it. Or it's Y.
So that the absolute value, the absolute value of X minus Y is always equal to the absolute value of Y minus X.
Right.
And that is because whatever when they have talking about numbers with that have in ordering, the absolute value of a number, which might be positive or negative, is always the absolute value of the negative of the number.
Right.
If A is negative, then the absolute value throws away the minus and gets a plus. If A is over here, and in the case minus A is positive, and if A is positive, the absolute value throws away the minus, you get positive. Absolute value positive is positive.
Right.
Yeah.
So I bet that if they put the answer like this, more people would have recognized it as that type of problem. you know, if one of the answers was this. But it turns out that this is this, because when you do absolute value inequalities, you write the thing less than 10, no, less than 10
Maybe.
and greater
Yeah.
than negative 10. So they are the same. So this is basically an absolute
Yeah,
value
yeah.
problem. Yeah, a
Yeah.
difference, yeah. Because they could go either way. Like your temperature could be like a few degrees above, like a few tenths of a degree above your body, above 98.6, or a few degrees below. Okay,
Yeah.
we better go before the internet craps out on us.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. I hope the sound went through, but if hope you got something from this.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
I muted myself through most of what you were talking. Oops.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So then, like us, dislike us. We'll be back in my usual Monday. And if you have any questions, send it to our email address, which is SATmathquestionoftheday@gmail.com. Okay, everyone. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye.